everything's going badly. It just seems like everything has gone badly. The juniors, PWHL, the Leafs, everyone does well, and then in the end, boom. So here we have Canada, Team Canada, the men's IAHF hockey championship. I am very frustrated. I'm very frustrated anyway. I mean, first, this groin injury is causing me trouble. So I go to the physiotherapist. Then I say that my feet are, not. So I go to a pedorthist. And then everything is like my body falls apart. It was falling apart, but So I told my physiotherapist that the groin injury was here again, despite all the exercises that I do and I'm still doing for my back, really. But, you know, you know, and she says, well, take it easy, have a bath, this and that. And I'm going, I don't tell her that I don't have a bathtub and can't have a warm bath. Anyway, so, I do that. And my feet, okay, well, so I'm not walking right now because, well, basically for the back groin injury. Okay, so I'm taking it easy on my feet. And of course, despite the fact that I'm not walking and I'm being very careful, my elbows still hurt. And what comes up yesterday is my knee. My right knee suddenly starts hurting. Like, what? I have never had a problem with my knees. I am not walking. All of a sudden, my knee hurts. So I think, well, I'm taking it easy anyway. So I was going to go for a walk today, this afternoon, after this hockey game. But I look online and, if you have knee problems, you should take it easy. We scored. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, there's hope. I have done laundry this morning already. I did my darks. Mangiapane. Mangiapane. I remember when I used to work in Mississauga at the printers. Yeah, everything's okay. The net stayed down, the net came down, the puck went in. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, maybe I jumped the gun on being discouraged. It's only a few minutes into the game. But the thing was, it was only a few minutes into the game, and there was 2-0 for Finland. Yeah. So I have been following a YouTuber for a few years now. And then she got into trouble. I believe I mentioned it last year. So she wasn't posting for a while. She's posting again, but in the meantime, I started watching her sister, who I had never watched before. in terms of YouTube videos. So I started watching her sister, and they're very different, somewhat different. Now, the first YouTuber, I have no idea how I got onto her. And I started watching her, and sort of a love-hate relationship. He thinks he scored. He thinks we just tied it. I hope he's right. I want to see the replay too. Yes, please. We're going to have a look at it. We're having a look at it. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. Let's see this. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that was in. Yay. Okay. What a break. Oh, it's called scoring. We have a goal. Anyway, yeah, so I started watching her sister. It was very different from her. And I have now, despite the original YouTuber coming back and me starting to watch her, this has affected her. The problem that she ran into has, sure, make hand gestures. She's she's weirder than she was. Okay, and so I started watching her sister. And her sister's okay, and I was watching her sister from then on, and now currently, right? So I'm watching her now, and she is still making videos just like her sister. But I thought, well, let's go back. I like her, so let's go back. And I started watching older and older and older videos. And 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I mean, these girls go back 9 years ago. Okay. So I am now, I decided to stop going back just haphazardly by what YouTube suggested to me. I would actually physically go back to day one and start watching those videos. So I've started doing that. These women, there's something to be said for homeschooling and something to be said against homeschooling. And you know, if your family is religious and you live in the United States, maybe it's not such a good idea. But the thing is, if your family is religious and you live in the United States, you're possibly homeschooled for that very same reason. Anyway, yeah. But I'm continuing because I love that picture. Me and the kids at the baseball game. Yeah. So I put my thing in the freezer. So, because for this groin injury, you're supposed to heat it. But for knee injuries, you're supposed to elevate and cool it. So, laundry's hung. I have to elevate my leg and freeze it. Tied. I commented to I'm not commenting as to what the score is because she's taping, recording. I don't know how she records her videos because she always tells me, "Oh, I taped it. Really? You've got a VCR? Maybe. I don't anymore. Mangiapane. I mentioned that. I used to work in Mississauga many years ago, printers, and a lot of the printers, well, some of the printers were Portuguese, and they used to call them, say something about mangiapane. It wasn't good. It's just a word. Anyway,